Welcome to Model Railroad University's coverage of the NAB Show 2018, where content comes to life. The night before the opening of the show, Fran and I went to the pre-show presentation from NewTek. I have a NewTek Mini for making my YouTube videos, so we received an invitation to the gala. NewTek has developed and then given away to the world the technology of NDI, Network Distribution Interface. NDI allows all of us to connect any device on our local network to our video switchers if they are NDI compatible. This means that you can bring images from other computers, cameras, or media players that are on your local network directly into your switcher. Your phone and tablet now become a wireless camera, and that's amazing. Many of the major and minor manufacturers are now offering NDI as a part of their products. Monday morning, we were waiting at the doors for the show to open. While we were waiting there were many things to keep our attention. You may not have noticed the complete studio for the NAB show broadcasting live on the web, just to the right of the lady doing the handstand. Waiting and being prepared for the next segment, you can see the makeup artist at work on the next person to be interviewed. From the balcony, we could see the studio to the right and the control room to the left. Fran and I got a tour of the control room. This is what we could all have with no limit budget for our YouTube broadcasts, like that's going to happen. They are using multiple PTZ cameras, with only one of the cameras in the studio being manned by a camera operator. PTZ, pan, tilt, zoom cameras, are operated in the control room by the director with joysticks. With the studio tour completed, we headed to the showroom floor. The NAB covers just a few square feet shy of 1 million square feet. There were 1,700 vendors and 102,000 of us attending. Many of the booths had major new product announcements and were very crowded. Many of the major booths for Canon, Sony, Panasonic, and Ikegami built studio sets with models doing various tasks. You're encouraged to try the cameras and their controls. After all, they want you to love and buy their products. Some booths and miniatures had miniature sets built for your use with the cameras. B&H Video was there with cameras that many of us might actually use for our YouTube videos. If you have a camera, you need a good tripod. There's no shortage of tripods at this show. What do you say? You want a way to video your layout or your trains? A special way? Well, look no further. Sliders were everywhere. I bought this one for myself with a powered miniature dolly. Remote dollies were also on display, and they're really neat. Maybe a boom crane to get that high shot would be good? No? I bet you want the movement of both the slider and the boom together. So look at your footage. Some of you may not be in 8K like this one, but now that you have your footage, it's time to edit and make some videos. Blackmagic has your edit studio ready. Don't know why, but I was fascinated by the edit products that were on display. I think it has something to do with all those lighted buttons. You need to see the footage to be able to correct it or to do any editing, and monitors were available in all sizes. Once we have the footage ready, the most important part of the production is the sound, or at least so I'm told. Lots of equipment for editing the sound of our creations, microphones for capturing the essence of our video world. Then there were the things that were just plain fascinating. Robotic camera controllers that showed off the virtual set technology that is coming to a home YouTube broadcast near you. Maybe not tomorrow. Our old friend Andy Crawford is doing demos for JB&A? I don't think so. Cameras for sale. If you have a different budget than I do, broadcast trucks like the one we'd like for YouTube model builders, if we just had a budget or any funds at all. Here are some things that were just plain eye candy. I'll be quiet for a minute. NAB is about informing and learning. Classes right on the show floor. And my friend and former teacher Larry Jordan was there doing interviews live with industry leaders. Larry has courses available online for Adobe and Final Cut editing programs. I took his course and he is a great teacher. I don't know of many other shows that have daily news magazines for each day of the show. Each one's about 70 pages of oversized content. If you ever decide to go to the Las Vegas NAB, be sure to check out the magazine display at the front of the lobby. Many of the publications about and for the live media industry are available, and some offer free subscriptions. The activity of making videos is one of the fastest changing and advanced of all the things that can be done as work or as a hobby. Don't miss the show next year, if you can be there at all. Thanks for watching the coverage of the NAB 2018. As always, please, until we meet again, go to your railroad room and let your trains put a smile on your face.